You or your family member has served our country and you would like to use the GI Bill benefits earned through that service. A common question many ask at this point is, where do I start? This video walkthrough answers that question for military-affiliated students at the University of Texas at San Antonio. We will cover the following GI Bill benefits: Chapter 33, Post 9/11, Chapter 1606, Reserve, Chapter 35, Dependent Education Assistance, or DEA, and Chapter 30, Montgomery GI Bill. We will go over the 4 steps needed to use these benefits, the process that takes place once you have completed those steps, and finally, some helpful resources and information. The first step is to apply for your benefit. Although you or your family member is entitled to a benefit because of military service, you must still apply to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, or VA, to confirm your eligibility to use these benefits. To do so, you need to submit your application VA Form 22-1990 for service members and veterans, or VA Form 22-1990E for dependents using transferred Chapter 33, or VA Form 22-5490 for Chapter 35 dependents. You can do this by navigating to this link, then clicking Find Your Education Benefits form, and then follow the on-screen instructions to apply for your benefit. Hard copies of these applications can also be mailed to the Muskogee Regional Processing Office. Please note that if you apply for benefits while on active duty or terminal leave, the VA will not pay you your monthly housing stipend until you separate from active duty. To be correctly classified as eligible for the housing stipend, make sure to send a copy of your DD-214 to the VA Muskogee Regional Processing Office as soon as you receive it. After the VA receives your application, they will review it and determine your eligibility for the benefit which you have applied. The VA will then mail you a certificate of eligibility detailing your eligibility, usually within 6 to 8 weeks. Once you have a COE, you can access information regarding your remaining benefits using the VA Submit a Question site. Chapter 33 students may also use the eBenefits website. You can find the benefits under the Manage tab, click Education, and then click Post 9/11 Eligibility Enrollment Status. Again, the eBenefits website may only be used by Chapter 33 students. This step is for veterans using the GI Bill. Family members can skip to Step 3. Veterans, please send an official copy of your military transcripts to the UTSA Admissions Office or to the UTSA Graduate School if you're a graduate student for evaluation. Army, Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard veterans will request a Joint Service Transcript, or JST. Navigate to this link. You may see this warning. Click Advanced and proceed to jst.doded.mil. Air Force veterans will request a transcript from the Community College of the Air Force, or CCAF, using this link. Before you can request GI certification, you must be registered for classes. If you have not already done so, you will need to meet with your academic advisor and get an evaluated degree plan entered into DegreeWorks. UTSA certifying officials retrieve degree plans from DegreeWorks when processing certification requests. Programs are continuously added to the UTSA catalog. New programs must be reviewed and approved by the Texas Veterans Commission and the VA before their courses can be certified for the GI Bill. To check if your intended program is approved for GI Bill certification, please visit this link. Please note that the VA will only certify courses listed on a degree plan created by your academic advisor and approved ahead of time by the VA. If a course is not listed on your degree plan, you will need to provide a statement from your advisor affirming that they approve you taking the class in question. Once you have met with your advisor and have an approved degree plan in DegreeWorks, and have verified that your program of study is approved for the GI Bill, you will need to register for classes on UTSA's ASAP system, which can be found at this link. Your registration window is determined by your status. To find out when you're eligible to register for classes, visit this link. Please note that veterans who are using federal and/or state education benefits at UTSA are eligible for priority registration. At this time, priority registration is only available to those who wore the uniform. Once you have completed steps 1 through 3, you will need to turn in both a certificate of eligibility and a certification request form. The certification request form can be found at this link. Returning students who have provided a COE to UTSA previously only need to turn in the certification request form for subsequent semesters. These documents should be submitted via our secure document uploader, which can be found at this link. Please note that if you change majors or catalogs, you must let our office know. Remember that the VA will not certify courses that are not listed on your degree plan or are part of a program that has not received approval from the VA and TVC. The following is the process that takes place once you've turned in your certification request form. First, a UTSA certifying official will review your certification request and accompanying documents. They will also verify that each class you're registered for is on your approved degree plan, or that we have a statement from your advisor authorizing a class that does not appear on your degree plan. We process nearly 4,500 benefit certification requests each semester, so this part of the process may take 15 to 30 business days to complete. After verifying your enrollment, we initially certify the number of credit hours you are enrolled in so that the VA can set up any allowances associated with your benefit for the semester that you have applied for. This may include book and living allowances. For Chapter 33 students, we send the tuition and fee bill after the census date, which is the 10th class day of a given term. Classes are locked in on census date, meaning you will no longer be able to add or drop without written approval. The timing of this part of the process is to mitigate any problems that may arise if you add or drop classes, or change programs between the time you submit your certification request and census date. Once the bill is sent, the VA can take up to 30 days to remit payment to UTSA. Chapter 33 students will continue to see a balance on their student account, but will not be dropped or charged late fees from the time the certification request is received, pending payment from the VA. The following is some important information to keep in mind. If you make any changes to your courses after you have submitted your certification request form, our office will report the change after the census date. Additionally, we encourage everyone to fill out a FAFSA even if you think you are not eligible for aid other than military educational benefits. FAFSA information is often used to determine eligibility for scholarships and is also used to determine eligibility for certain types of emergency aid. It can be helpful to already have the FAFSA information on file in the event an unforeseen event occurs where you would seek emergency financial assistance. If you receive other types of financial aid in addition to the GI Bill, you should note that scholarships that are tuition specific will reduce the amount of tuition covered by the Chapter 33 benefits. Chapter 33 is the only GI Bill benefit that covers tuition and fees. Students will be responsible for paying any tuition and fee balance that the VA does not cover. I would like to draw your attention to Vet Success on Campus, or VSOC for short. This is a U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs program that embeds VA employees on college campuses to provide direct support to military-affiliated students. There are only 3 VSOC counselors in San Antonio, and 2 of them are located right here at UTSA. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions at the email addresses and phone numbers shown here. Please note that our call center is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.